It is very nice to greet you again. In today's video we will talk about the following. Your selflessness can change the game after a breakup. The aftermath of a breakup often becomes a complex web of emotions and reactions. A powerful, yet often overlooked, strategy for processing this tumultuous period is the art of appearing nonchalant. In other words, it can be very powerful when your ex asks if you still care about the relationship. This concept offers a nuanced understanding of post-breakup dynamics and their potential transformation. 1. Reduce defensiveness. A key to reopening the doors. One of the most significant changes when you stop showing concern for your ex is that you reduce their defensiveness. After a breakup, it's common for the person who initiated the separation to be on guard, anticipating persistent pleas and attempts at reunion from the other party. When these expected reactions don't materialize, a reduction in their defensiveness often occurs, creating an environment more conducive to reconsideration and introspection. 2. Doubt. The silent ally of reconciliation. A rarely discussed truth about breakups is the presence of doubt in the mind of the decision-maker. Although your ex may seem confident in their choice, there are almost always underlying uncertainties. By taking a step back and adopting an attitude of indifference, you inadvertently fan the flames of this doubt. This relates to the previous point in many ways, in that if your ex doesn't have to take a defensive stance against you, there is less energy to defend the breakup and the reasons for it. 3. Attraction dynamics. The inverse relationship. There is an intriguing psychological phenomenon according to which a person's attractiveness can be inversely related to their perceived availability or interest. After a breakup, when you show a lack of concern, you disrupt the pre-existing dynamic of attraction. Your ex, who might have felt more desirable than you during the breakup, begins to question this imbalance. Now your ex sees that you're not acting inferior to him or her on the attraction scale. Your indifference may unexpectedly increase your attractiveness, sparking renewed interest from your ex. 4. The dignity factor. Maintaining respect for yourself. In the emotionally charged period following a breakup, people engage in behaviors that can later be a source of regret. These actions, even if rooted in love and desperation, can damage dignity and self-respect. By choosing to maintain composure and self-respect, you not only safeguard your dignity but also subtly improve your attractiveness to your ex. 5. Rebalancing relationships. So let's say that in the relationship, you were the one who gave more. You were the one who always initiated the texts. You were the one who always asked to meet up, the one who always made the first move, or at least most of the time. And it felt one-sided, which no one wants. If your role in the relationship was characterized by greater effort or initiative, adopting an indifferent stance after the breakup can significantly alter this dynamic and really capture your ex's attention. You send a message to your ex that you're coping well without them, challenging their preconceived notions and potentially leading them to rethink their decision to separate. Have respect for yourself. Don't allow them, even after the relationship, to continue thinking that the relationship is one-sided. 6. In-depth insights. Understanding the dynamics of indifference. Delving deeper into the psychology of indifference, it's important to recognize its multifaceted impact. When you stop showing interest in what your ex is doing or their decision to break up, you fundamentally alter their narrative about you. They no longer see you as the one chasing, but as someone who moves on. This shift can be disconcerting and make them reflect on their decision and your value in their life. If they expect persistent contact and emotional entreaties from you but receive silence, a psychological void is created, as well as a strong dose of pattern disruption. This leads them to reconsider the breakup, as they no longer feel the need to justify their decision. Furthermore, your lack of efforts to reconnect sends a strong message about your self-worth. It suggests that you value yourself too highly to engage in degrading forms of reconciliation. Conclusion. The strategy of showing indifference in the post-breakup phase is complex but powerful. It encompasses elements of psychology, self-preservation, and emotional intelligence. Far from being a mere tactic to rekindle an old flame, it is a journey towards self-respect and personal empowerment. Whether or not it leads to reconciliation, this approach can pave the way for significant personal growth and a more balanced perspective on future relationships. You are an essential part of what we do on this channel. For this reason, we keep an eye on what you need, and if it is your desire to recover your ex correctly and effectively, you must click on the link below.